On your chest.
Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. It's a do it thing.
What's up, everybody? What's going on out there? Wow, man, that's a mean-looking face on there.
That's painful.
I am Johnny Rizzo, and you're watching Motorcycle Man Radio. We have Mr. Chris Beckins with us tonight. What's up, Chris?
What's up, Johnny? What's cooking?
What's happening? We got a special guest in the studio, Pastor Ski.
How you doing, guys? Good to be here.
From the Bikers of Christ.
And the Russian Wind Biker Church.
And the Russian Wind Biker Church. Love having you in the studio tonight.
It's great to be here.
All right, we have over there, off camera right now, is Kate Fox.
You could hear her, though.
Well, you can always hear me.
What's up, Kate?
What's going on, baby?
How you doing, all right?
I'm living the dream.
We got Irish Pat with us.
Hey, Jenny, what's going on?
How you doing?
I'm living the nightmare.
We got Wayne Forte in
At
the
least
studio.
he's truthful, right?
Yeah.
What's up, Wayne?
How's it going, guys?
You doing all right?
I'm doing good.
And on the board, we got Michael and Anna, his girlfriend,
Hello.
in the studio hanging out. So we have a great show for you guys tonight. We got Pastor Ski in the studio with us tonight to talk about whatever you'd like to speak about tonight.
Well, you want a sermon or you want to have a conversation?
Oh, can you bless us?
We probably need both.
Can you bless us? Can
Oh,
do
you
that?
need to be blessed.
I need to be blessed.
You need to be baptized.
I do.
Could you imagine that swimming pool?
That's right.
I'm just imagining how it's going to burn a little bit when he goes in.
I'll tell you. And then off camera in our green room, we have Joey Page from Jackknife that's going to come on with us. And we also have Lori Montoya, right, from Biker Down.
Wow.
Going to be joining us a little bit later as well. So let's kick it off with Pastor Ski. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Life is good.
Tell us a little bit about what it is you do.
Well, I've been with the bike community probably 19 years now. I'm an evangelist, missionary. I'm kind of like an unofficial chaplain of the motorcycle club community.
You are. That's awesome because
You know.
at every event that we pretty much do, whether it's for the Long Island Debate or Rocking the Road for a Cure,
Right.
whatever, you're always there doing the prayers and the blessing of the bikes, which is awesome.
Well, it's, I mean, I've been, I guess, a follower of Jesus for a long time, and I finally found what I was created to do. And, I just want to be there when people need help. That's what Jesus is all about.
Right.
That's what I'm all about. And, a lot of times it's just making friendships, forming relationships.
Right.
Because, bikers in general, they don't trust too many people.
Yeah.
And so in order to let them trust you to be there, I spent a lot of years just making relationships. and
Sure.
Getting to know people.
That's right.
And I'm a blessed man. I have more purpose than one man should have in his life.
Absolutely, man. You do a fantastic job, too. And we used to bowl together. Do you remember that?
Yeah, we got to get the bowling league.
We
back
got to get a
together
bowling.
again.
We got to get a bowling league.
How'd you
together
do,
again.
bowling?
How'd I do?
Yeah.
It sucked. I believe I was drinking back then, too. So
You look like Fred Flintstone going down the alley?
I was probably drunk. I was probably drunk most
Twinkle
of the time.
toes.
I would love to get a bowling league together again.
Well, you got somebody to do it. I mean, at least he's not around anymore.
It's true. Oh, we'll figure something out.
All right.
Long Island
Mayhem bowling
Bay.
alley.
Mayhem, right?
That could be interesting.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Well, we had one from the church. We had a church team.
Yeah, you did. That
Yeah.
was good times, man.
Yeah.
It really was fun.
Absolutely.
But how'd you get started with all this?
Well, like I said, I've been following, God and kind of floundering like most people most of my life, and then wanted to get serious and didn't know what God had for me to do. And I bought a motorcycle.
Yeah?
All hell broke loose.
There you go.
And I'm one of those people that actually hear God's voice.
Right.
Not many people do. Not even many pastors do. But I hear. You know,
Did it sound like this? Sound like mine? Because I have like a
No, I don't
wonderful
think so.
voice.
No,
No?
no,
All right.
no. And he said, "This is it." And I had no idea. You know, it was. I
Really?
investigated the whole microculture. You know, and I've always had an affinity to people who were kind of the disconnected societies, whether it was goth people or metalheads, and bikers. So I've always felt really comfortable. And the more I found out about the motorcycle community and the bikers, and the more hardcore, the more my heart reached out, and I wanted to be there for them, because who's there, you know, for those guys, you know, because
Sure.
I'm not afraid of anybody. I mean, I got a God that can take care of whatever
Yeah.
I need to take care of. And so,
Why are you pointing at me when you said that?
but you know, I have a high respect for the motorcycle culture, and you know, just the way things are, and the society, and everything that goes on, and they have embraced what I do, you know, and they know that I love all of them,
Sure.
and I'm going to be there, and you know, now I'm like a fixture.
You are. Like I was saying before,
Yeah.
you're at all the events, right, Chris? That-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, you do your prayers and the blessing of the bikes.
Yeah.
You're an icon.
Well, no.
You're an icon.
No, that's a bad word in Christianity.
Yeah, I was gonna say, gotta be careful what you say, John.
Idols, icons, you know.
No, hey,
But you know, I mean, we were talking earlier. I mean, I don't know if you mind if I just go on a little bit about something, the COVID thing I had 2
Yeah.
years ago. You know, I was shot. They told me I was going to die. Second
Really?
day I was in the hospital. Yeah, and I was in COVID world for 2 months. I couldn't see my wife,
Really?
and I'm supposed to die.
Wow.
Try processing that up here in your head.
Yeah.
you know? But I knew I had to be here.
Yeah.
It wasn't just my wife and my family. It's, you know, I love this community. It's like almost you can't understand it, the love I have for the men and the women of this community.
Sure.
And it's one of the reasons I fought to stay alive. And without that fight, I would have died many times.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, my lungs were shut down.
Really?
Yeah, I was done. Blood clots, lungs, blood clots in my legs. You know, it was terror. It was terror.
So
You were in a
how did
local
you-
hospital, or
What?
you were in a local hospital?
I was at Long Island Community Hospital, you know, which, you know, it's got a bad rap, but they've always been pretty good to me.
Yeah.
How'd you come out of this? Would you wake up one day and?
You mean at the end of it?
Yeah.
No, I was on oxygen, 100% oxygen, because my lungs were non-functional. I had COVID. I had double pneumonia. Then I got another pneumonia in the hospital.
Holy shit.
Went into ICU. You know, crash team, everything coming in, and I was there for a little over 2 months, and the COVID was gone, and the pneumonia was gone, but my lungs were shot. I was literally 130 pounds lighter than I am right now.
Really?
I was a stick figure. You can figure me a stick figure.
Wow.
And the first time my wife saw me, it just scared the crap out of her, you know. And she put on a good face, but you know, and even
That must be something. I mean, you used to see somebody.
Yeah.
Imagine me at that weight right now.
Yeah. And,
No.
No.
And,
No.
the first month and a half in rehab, they didn't think I was going to live through the rehab.
Really?
Yeah, most of the rehab places wouldn't take me. They said it's too tough a case.
Wow.
And
How do you feel now?
Me? I feel great. I have 3 remnants of this. My voice is more raspy than it ever was.
So's mine.
You know, because
Yeah.
my vocal cords were damaged
Okay.
from all the coughing and lack of oxygen. And because I had this mask on my head, this gas mask, oxygen mask, the metal clip kept ripping my nose open. So I got this gouge in my nose.
Oh, okay.
And part of my ankle, the muscle didn't come back. You know, I have like a dent.
Really?
Yeah.
This thing was so
Well, considering those 3 things, that's not too bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, considering, yeah.
You know?
But I'll tell you, I came out of there, you know, because the doctors cannot explain me. They have no, you know, they can't process I'm alive.
Yeah.
I try to tell them, but you know, they only listen so hard.
Right.
And I know Jesus pulled me out of the fire. That's the only reason. There's no logical, biological, scientific reason I'm sitting here right now.
Wow.
And the crazy thing is, this is the first time with me. Right? The cancer should have killed me. Bike wreck. I lost my spleen. That should have killed me. Yeah, it's like you know.
You got enough to prove it.
The thing that's different about me now is I don't have faith anymore. I don't believe anymore. I've lived in the tangible reality of Jesus Christ and Him actually reaching in and doing things.
Right.
And that's why, I speak very radically, even in my church. I can't stand mamby-pamby Christians.
Right.
Just walk my walk, and then we'll see what happens.
There you go.
But yeah, one of the big reasons I fought was I kept seeing, and it's not me. Understand, anything about me is about God. Who's going to replace me in the bike community?
Nobody.
And I'm trying to get people that not to replace me, but to come
you're
alongside me. And it's just, the connection has been so tight and so intimate with everyone, no matter what level of the community. And it's just a blessing.
Yeah.
And I love being there, and I love the trust they've placed in me. And I hold that very, very close to my heart.
Well, that's fantastic. That really
That's
is.
pretty cool.
And it's very cool that, whatever, like I'm saying, whatever event you see, he's always there.
Oh yeah.
With the bike lessons and all that,
I try.
So what are you doing now?
Right now? Well, we got the church.
Yeah.
The church is on fire. We've doubled in size in the last year.
Now, is that what you went through? You got people that believe in you now more than before?
No, because I had to straighten that out when I came back.
Okay.
Because Ski is just a broken, messed up guy. And everything that people see and hear in me is strictly God holding me up.
Right.
It's not me. I'm not a strong man. I have a strong God. And so, when I came back, it changed the dynamic of the whole church.
Right.
And some people had to leave. There were things that were exposed, and the place is on fire. Our leadership is unified more than it's ever been. People from the community are starting to venture in more. Lives are being changed, which is what it's all about.
Right.
We have a lot of people that have addictive lives.
Well, you're living
that have
proof.
Abusive lives. Yeah, but I didn't come out of the addictions and things that tend to be kind of prominent in the biker kind of culture and those alternate cultures. But the proof that there is something bigger than this life is a hope that people are starting to understand.
Right.
And especially this world we're living in is so screwed up. It just sucks, man. I don't see how people without God can walk around and just not drink all the time, and take drugs and just, I don't know how people sleep.
Right.
Every day you open up the freaking paper, it's like
Something.
Yeah. Well, if you watch the news, there are a lot of people drinking, a lot of people
I
on
know
drugs,
that. I
and a
know
lot of
that.
people not sleeping.
But it was sad. It was sad during the COVID thing is they were shutting churches down and all liquor stores were staying open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure that
What
out.
are you doing to your freaking society?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
You wonder, was it a master plan? I
Yeah,
don't know.
it was.
Well, you want my theory? Do you
I'd
want-
love
do
to
you want
hear
your theory.
Right. Well, first of all, I don't think it's a theory. Number one, it was evidently biological warfare. I think everybody with the same way of thinking,
Yeah.
this was calculated because Trump was taking the country back to where it should be.
Yeah.
And China was not happy.
Right.
And just now it's just being revealed.
Well, we're off the air. Not like it.
Yeah.
It's more of a conspiracy
Yeah.
theory to them.
But, and then to see how the government manipulated and everything else. It's the world's powers suck, And from my perspective, the spiritual perspective, there's a spiritual empowerment in this world that is ravaging humanity.
Yeah.
And I'm here just to fight against it. I want to go in. I want to damage that kingdom.
How do the people in your church feel about when you talk about this to them?
Well, I don't bring this up a lot.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, because it's old news at this point. And the church that I have and the way I preach the Bible, and I preach the whole Bible, and there's prophetic things and there's end day stuff, and they already know that we're living in a time that's talked about, and exactly the countries and everything that's involved is exactly what is in the Bible.
Yeah.
And so they know. So I don't have to talk about it. They bring it up to me. You see what happened in the news today. Things that happen. Even this, my wife was telling me today. This thing about Israel getting attacked by Hamas. All goes down to the core reasoning is, according to their faith, they're going to reestablish their faith. And one of the things that was necessary was what's called a red heifer. It's for sacrifice, and they finally perfected it over the generations. And the Muslims want to shut that down. And that's why the timing of that attack. And
Wow.
you're not going to hear that because the faith
No.
stuff doesn't make the main news.
Yep.
And everybody's just, sympathetic for the Palestinians, and I'm not going to get too political here.
Right.
But that's Israel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go to commercial real quick. So stay there. Don't go nowhere, everybody. We'll be right back with these messages.
There are so many awesome bike rallies all over this great country, which you can find at cyclefish.com. Check out cyclefish.com for a full schedule of events. Cyclefish.com. Please go to cyclefish.com for all the details.
We all know that safety comes first, but you don't want to look like your parents are sending you on a bike ride. Here at Microdothelmets, we're focused on lightweight DOT certified helmets that protect and still look great, so you don't have to look like that mushroom from Super Mario. If you do have an accident, we'll ship you a fresh new helmet. Real lifetime warranty, only at Microdothelmets, a veteran-owned business.
Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery. Keys Love Jewelry, stainless steel jewelry for men and women at affordable pricing, guaranteed to never tarnish or turn. And Keys Cutlery, a cut above the rest, specializing in hunting, camping, fantasy, everyday use, and self-defense equipment for your personal safety. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery are both located inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. That's inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. Check their websites out at keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. That's keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. Got a question? Give them a call. 631-379-1781. That's 631-379-1781. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery.
A hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. And one thing we will always support is our veterans. And on January 26th and 27th, We will be giving back to our heroes. Join us in Lexington, Kentucky at the American Legion Lexington Post 313 on Bryan Station Road for 2 nights of the blues and lots of laughter. Brad Elford of Hank FM and Freak Daddy from Classic Rock 92.1 will be rocking their award-winning blues performance. And then right after, IC's Rally, Motorcycle Mayhem Radio, and CycleFish.com present the world's only biker comedy hypnotist, Gary Michaels. It's the God, Family, Country Tour. Showtime for both shows, 7:30. Tickets are only $20. Portions of the proceeds will go back to the American Legion. This will be an unforgettable weekend of music, amazement, and giving back to the ones that made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. January 26th and 27th at the American Legion Lexington Post 313 on Bryan Station Road in Lexington, Kentucky. Tell all your friends to join us and help us give back to our veterans. Rock on.
All right, we are back. Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. I am Johnny Rizzo. I'm with Big Chris Beckins, Kay Fox, Irish Pat. I had to think about that a second.
Really?
Wait for one day.
Really?
We got Pastor Ski in the studio with us. And we got a video chat. The band out there, we're dealing with a lot of Florida bands that are out there. Yeah. We got Louis Bag of Donuts down there. He's pushing the show, getting these great bands involved with the show. Awesome stuff. So right now, we had him on the show last week, but it wasn't working 2 weeks ago. We got Joey Page from Jackknife. What's up, Joey?
What's up?
Now we can hear you.
You can hear me now.
Yeah, so talk to us. What's going on out there, down there?
Just, it got cold down here. What the hell? You're bringing all that, Louis Bag of Donuts is bringing all that cold air down here.
What part of Florida are you in?
I'm in Bellevue area, Ocala.
Ocala. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's cold up there.
Ocala. Yeah.
Yeah, you're cold. So tell us about the band.
When it's 60 degrees, we have our, warmies on because it's too
cold. I'll be walking around in shorts. You kidding?
I'm a Floridian now.
Where are you originally from?
Brooklyn.
Ah, Brooklyn.
Long Island. Yeah.
So you know good pizza.
I do.
All right, so
I kind of miss it.
Yeah. I wish I was there. You
So
wish
do
you
we.
were here. Right?
Yeah.
There's a big difference from Brooklyn.
The one night I didn't want a pizza very much.
Unbelievable. There is a big difference from Long Island and Brooklyn, though.
Oh, yeah. The pizza in Brooklyn? Oh, my God. Well, we got Geno's over here, so.
No, we don't.
True.
We got good.
Not tonight, though.
Well, we got other. Only the pizza we don't have. We got other food. So tell us about the band.
We're doing good. I just getting over recovery. I had shoulder surgery. I had my rotator cuff done, and I had a big bone spur in there. So that's healed up now, and we're going to get back at it at the end of February on the 24th at the legendary Boot Hill Saloon in Daytona.
Nice.
So, and then we have our bike week gigs coming up. Are you coming down for that?
I'll be there.
All right. Well, we'll be at the Boot Hill Saloon at the end of the week on the 8th. March 8th, we'll be inside 10 to 1 at the Boot Hill, and then Saturday night we'll be outside stage 6 to 9.
Wow. That outside stage is nice, man.
Yeah. It's just when the temperature drops, it sucks.
That's why I'd rather go to Biketoberfest. When you go to Biketoberfest, you're coming off the summer. You know what I mean? You come to bike week, coming off the winter. It's a big difference.
Right.
So you can be.
And it's cold in March. People don't realize that in Florida, but it doesn't get cold here in March.
Well, Chris, were you with us, Chris, when we were down there?
Yeah.
When it was like 20 degrees?
Yeah.
We were down. We were down.
There was the guy with the T-shirt, and he had to push his bike because it wouldn't start the next morning into the trailer.
Yeah. We were down there, hanging out on Main Street. They got cold. The weather just dropped. We got number T-shirts.
Well, because you're right on the ocean also. So.
Oh man, that's bad.
You get all that ocean wind, and we played last year for Bike Week, and the temperature dropped down to about 40, and it got really cold. And towards the end of the set, we were almost done. We had about 4 songs left, and our hands just started getting cold.
It's got it, man. It's got it.
It sucks.
That's horrible. So what do you guys going on after Bike Week? What do you got going on, Nathan?
We have a couple of new debuts that we're going to be playing at. We got one down in like Bradenton towards Tampa area. It's still called the Bottle House Bar. We have the Dog House in Tavares. Then we go back to the Boot Hill. We're doing a Mugs. You know Mugs?
Yes.
The motorcycle. Okay, we're doing. My friend, he does a little. He organizes with them, so he asked if we can play on April 13th for them just for an hour. They have other bands that are playing because I have a gig that night, which is up the road at the Charlie Horse in Ocala. So we're gonna play for an hour from 2 to 3 for the Mugs 10th anniversary.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh. But what was I gonna say to you? What are you having a problem
Yeah.
with?
She's
You
trying
have
to
a
give you
baby?
some teriyaki. She's gonna give you some teriyaki juice.
Oh, some teriyaki, yeah. I get some Louis bag of donuts to make me a nice barbecue next time I come down there. So
Yeah,
hey, you
me and
know,
him just went out. We went out to dinner the other night. Me and Louis.
yeah.
You know, we had the candles, and we were at the Italian restaurant.
Ah, nice.
Serenading
We're the
us.
Brabant.
Two Brooklyn boys.
Or holding hands, will you?
Memories
Yeah,
about
Louis-
Brooklyn,
Yeah.
tearing up a little bit.
Well, when you have Louis and Joey Bag of Donuts in one place, it's just a big donut.
Oh my God!
You can sit there and talk. What street or avenue did you live on? Who beat up you on 5th Street? And
So everybody out there, check out Jackknife. How do you find Jackknife? You got a
We are
website?
on Facebook. We're on Facebook. It's Jackknife Rocks, and you'll see. I don't know if I
Don't
can
show us
show
your
it to you.
ass.
No, I'm not showing you my ass, but I'm trying to get it in the picture here. You'll see that skull right there.
Oh, okay. The skull
I have
for
other
Jackknife.
stuff. I have other stuff there.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Jackknife right there. So that's what you'll
Alright.
see.
I
Jackknife
see.
Rocks on.
I see you.
on
You guys
Facebook.
ripped off Jack Daniels a little bit there, huh? I like
Hey,
it.
that's between me and you, all right? So just be quiet. Keep your mouth shut.
No one's watching. No one's watching.
you didn't do that at the restaurant, did you?
Well, it's
Hey, funny,
fantastic, man.
Jack Daniels does have a drink called Jackknife.
Oh yeah.
It's 1 ounce Bailey's, 1 ounce Jack, shaken with ice and then strained. Don't
Well,
drink
pretty
too many
soon-
of them because you'll get Jackknife.
Pretty soon we're gonna get Rocka Vodka down there. All right,
right.
Rocka
And I
Vodka,
got
and
my-
we're gonna have the motorcycle
My
mayhem
motorcycle
drink.
Mayhem radio. I got my hat.
All right, I love it.
Got the hat.
We're proud of it, my friend. But I'm looking forward to coming down bike week and seeing you
Absolutely.
down there.
I can't wait to meet you. It'll be an awesome time.
Awesome, man. So everybody check out Jackknife on Facebook. These guys rock. And we'll talk to you real soon, all right, brother?
You got it, brother.
Have a great night.
Take care. Be good.
Good man. Bye,
Bye
man.
now.
Have a go.
Jackknife, man.
That shoulder surgery he went through, that is brutal.
Oh my God.
That is.
What kind of music you like, Pastor?
I like pretty much everything.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of good Christian rock out there now.
Striper. One of my
that's
favorite
all-
bands.
that's all. They've been around for like 30 years.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite bands of all
Yeah.
time, Striper.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of country rock, a lot of stuff that, kind of biker kind of music. Not so much metal and stuff like that, but, Charlie Daniels kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Skinner
Okay.
kind of stuff.
Well, that's cool.
I'll hook you up.
All right.
Make sure Pat doesn't send you his playlist.
You'll never be the same, Pastor. You'll never be the same.
Well, we got a guy in our church that has a metal church.
Oh, Metal Church.
Yeah. So he goes to all the metal concerts and you're like what I do in the bike community. And so
that's
he
really-
knows all the hardcore metal
Nice.
Christian bands.
Okay.
So speaking about bikes and stuff, and you got Long on the Bay with Christian there, and we have Lori Montoya on with us now coming up next, and she's with Biker Down, which is a lot like the Long on the Bay, Chris. You would think,
In different ways, we have different similarities. We help everybody when needed.
right? And she
There's
does
nothing
the
like
same.
a bait. Come on, John.
I know. Well, let's say hi to Lori. What's up, Lori?
Hey guys, how are
Hey,
you
Lori.
tonight?
How's it going?
So talk to us. Tell us about Biker Down.
Well, Biker Down was founded in 2011 so that I could help injured motorcycle riders with recovery after an accident.
Okay.
And so 13 years later, we are nationwide and we help in a variety of ways after an accident, such as medical equipment, financial strategy, legal referrals, fundraising. We do a lot of online fundraisers. In fact, last year we raised $176,000
Wow.
for motorcycle bikers so that they got 0% credit card processing and they got 100% of the funds. So, and sadly,
good.
in the event of a motorcycle fatality, Biker Down will donate motorcycle urns. We believe that a biker should be sent off in a manner the way he lived life, which is on a bike. So we have some beautiful motorcycle urns.
That's awesome. Now, we had Lori on our Wednesday night show, but there's a different audience over here than the Wednesday night show. It's a different show, same kind of people, but different audience. That's why I'm asking the similar questions from Wednesday night. So how did you get involved?
Well, I was a rider on the back, actually, and we were scooting through the mountains and riding with the boys, and I think there was about 12 bikes, and one of my girlfriends misnavigated a turn and went right into a barbed wire fence.
Wow.
And so we all got off our bikes, the boys turned around, and to be honest with you, 12 bikes and not one person had a trauma kit. And they were going with the old rule of don't move them, and it was like, dude, we got to get her out of the fence. We were blocking traffic. It was backed up. It took the EMTs almost 45 to 50 minutes to get up from Denver because we had all the traffic blocked because we didn't know how to properly secure a scene or move an accident victim.
Wow.
And so, as I said in the last week, we got down to the hospital and the police start interviewing her, and I am just having a fit because she's heavily medicated. And I'm like, dude, she'd tell you she shot John F. Kennedy if you asked her in the right way. You got no business asking her anything right now. You can come back later. So my point is as I was talking to my friends, I immediately said, who do I call to help injured motorcycle riders? And they all looked at me like a deer in headlights. And they were like, well, what do you mean? Who do you call? And I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. We ride for every dog, cat, mouse, vet, kid, cancer. You telling me there's no nonprofit in the city of Denver or in Colorado that I can call that helps injured motorcycle riders? So they said no. And I said, well, there is now. So we founded it. It's actually called the Colorado Motorcycle Accident Victims Fund, which had I known we would grow so much, we eventually got the trade name Biker Down. And we just started, what I really thought was going to happen was I was going to water your plants. I was going to, snowplow your driveway, check your mail.
Basic stuff.
We quickly found out what the needs of an injured rider were, such as, hey, I'm getting kicked out of the hospital in an hour and I don't have a wheelchair. They don't hand you that medical equipment that you need to recover. They give you a list. I mean, a 16-year-old physical therapist comes in and says, you need this and you need that. Well, you may not have insurance, or even the VA can take a very long time to get that kind. So my point is we just began listening to what the bikers needed. And now in several of our chapter states, I carry storage bins filled with medical equipment. Right. If you're in a state where I don't have a chapter and you need a wheelchair, Amazon Prime delivers, and I've got a pretty good discount with them in Walmart. And then I've got biker advocates all over the country that will go to Goodwill and they'll find a few pieces of medical equipment and they'll stick it in their garage and then they'll kind of list with us, hey, I've got this if you need it. So we do that. I'm a 14-year paralegal. I worked insurance defense. So I understand in an accident that those insurance companies are not your friend.
Right.
And while we would love to put all lawyers in a concrete block and throw them into the ocean, the truth of the matter is you need them. And you need them sooner after an accident than a month or two later when you've got a shoebox filled with stuff and you've already made 3 recorded statements to the insurance company. So, I started really listening to the accidents and helping people navigate that and things like that, financial stress. So, it was just a progression of as situations presented themselves, how do we problem solve it? And it became part of our mission moving forward to help people. So we grew with what the bikers required the most.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
If somebody wants to join you, volunteer, how do they get involved?
Well, the number one thing is I always say follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook. Look up bikerdown.org. We have a tremendous group there. But then I also broke down by state Facebook pages. So as an example, if you're in upstate New York or New York, we have a Biker Down New York, Pennsylvania page. That way, the only information you're getting thrown on that page is information that's relative to you. If you're in Kentucky, there's a Biker Down Kentucky page, so that all the people that are following it are from Kentucky. It tends to slow down the spammers because we're not 45,000 members strong, and so therefore all your spammers want to get on it. You'll find that most of our groups are between 3,000 and 5,000 are following us in the groups, and that keeps it small and intimate and stuff. And that way, that's where I tell you to post the accidents. That's where we'll post events if we can, and that way it's kind of your state Biker Down page.
Right. Now, for a second here, let's talk about you on the High Seas Rally.
Love it. Going again. We'll never not go.
And we're going back on the cruise this year, right?
Yes, I wouldn't miss it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Anyone who's listening, call them, sign up,
get on.
Get your captain. Don't think about it. They work out tremendous payment plans so that you can get the balconies. I mean, there's no doubt that what you can go on a Carnival cruise next week versus what it costs to go on the High Seas Rally. It's a fact. It's quite a bit more. But these people literally rent out the whole cruise ship.
Yeah.
Nobody is on that cruise boat that isn't our people.
Right.
And
it's family.
It makes a huge, tremendous difference in the fun that you have, because you're not explaining to a whole bunch of people, oh, you're a biker. No, fucking am a biker.
That's right.
Sorry, I'm on YouTube, right?
That's
Not
okay.
radio.
Say it, it's okay.
You can say it.
Okay.
It's okay.
I wanted to make sure, but it's the best time you will ever have. My husband and I went the first time. He didn't want to participate in the pirate thing or the bike thing. He wanted a casino and he wanted a smoking area by the pool.
Right.
We then saw what we had missed as far as not participating and getting involved. So we went all in last year. I did hippie night. I did that. I mean, we just had a blast. Halloween, if you remember, he was Dog the Bounty Hunter and I was Beth Chapman.
Yes. That was awesome. But
It was awesome.
Looking forward to seeing you this year on the ship. It's going to be great. It's going to be okay. Where are we going?
I hate you right now.
We're going out of Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Didn't we just talk about this?
Then it goes to Bimini.
Bimini.
Then Freeport. Followed by Nassau. And last but not least, Coco Cay.
Now, that's going to be a great time. We went to Mexico last year. This year it's going to be the Bahamas. I can't wait. It's going to be fantastic. Can't wait to see you on the ship.
Here's my 2 cents about the cruise. My husband said that, well, where are we going this year? I said, do you really care?
Exactly.
Where we're going?
You don't care.
Isn't most of the fun? I mean, the most fun I had in Cozumel was partying at Margaritaville. I didn't even make it anywhere else. I mean, by noon, I had 13 shots of tequila in me, and I was good, So, if you've cruised a lot, you're not going to go do a lot of the excursions, but I will tell you, you will never have as much fun. The High Seas Rally people go out of their way to make sure that there's always something going on.
And forget about the money they give away.
The dialysis fund and thousands of dollars that people win. And, they have some great vendors that are there. Yeah. I had my bling business. But we also have on Facebook, the High Seas Rally #1, the largest independent High Seas Rally group on Facebook. Right. So, anyone that wants to know what's going on or see pictures from last year, I can't say enough good things about it. I would never not go. Biker Down giving away another free cruise this year. We gave away a balcony room last year. We're gonna because I'm so used to it being deducted out of my credit card, I don't care. And that's the thing about rallies. Once you get the money out of your account every month, it's just gone, and it's okay. So
right, exactly.
But you know what? Time.
That is some cruise. A little rocky this year coming back from Mexico. But that was all right.
I didn't know I had such good sea legs, but my son-in-law is in the Coast Guard, so I managed. I managed it pretty well. But there were some people that looked a little green. Green bike is not my favorite color.
Oh boy! But it was a blast. Check out the High Seas Rally, guys. Go online, highseasrally.com. Check out their Facebook page. Check out your Facebook page, which is
BikerDown.org is our national page. I would also recommend, if you really want to know what Biker Down does, look on YouTube, look up Biker Down Foundation. You'll see videos of all the events, accident scene management, adopt a family, what we do to help injured motorcycle riders. But please follow us on our social media, and BikerDown.org is our website. If you know of somebody that's been injured, do a help request. You will personally hear from me within usually 24 to 48 hours. And I promise you this, we will do all that we can to keep you safe. And we have a great membership program, but I know we got a little bit of lack of time, but follow us on social media. You'll see me talking about motorcycle awareness begins with me. Everybody get an insurance review. We'll be happy to do it for free.
Awesome, Lori. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you for everything you do, too. That helps out a lot.
You're welcome. Anytime you'd like to come on, you're welcome anytime. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the cruise.
You guys are now, you and John from the 99% Network and another radio are now my official media sponsors of Biker Down. I'm so honored to have you guys participate and give me the time to reach out to a motorcycle community that could take me years to reach out to. So follow us on social media. I am truly the real deal and really here to help.
Well, again, we're here for you as well. Thank you so much for calling in, and we'll talk to you real soon, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll have my people call your people.
You got it. Take care, Lori.
All right, bye.
Bye now.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, Michael, let's go to commercial. We'll be right back after these words.
Boom!
There are so many awesome bike rallies all over this great country, which you can find at cyclefish.com. Check out cyclefish.com for a full schedule of events. Cyclefish.com. Please go to cyclefish.com for all the details.
We all know that safety comes first, but you don't want to look like your parents are sending you on a bike ride. Here at Microdothelmets, we're focused on lightweight DOT certified helmets that protect and still look great, so you don't have to look like that mushroom from Super Mario. If you do have an accident, we'll ship you a fresh new helmet. Real lifetime warranty, only at Microdot Helmets, a veteran-owned business.
Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery. Keys Love Jewelry, stainless steel jewelry for men and women at affordable pricing, guaranteed to never tarnish or turn. And Keys Cutlery, a cut above the rest, specializing in hunting, camping, fantasy, everyday use, and self-defense equipment for your personal safety. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery are both located inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. That's inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. Check their websites out at keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. That's keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. Got a question? Give them a call. 631-379-1781. That's 631-379-1781. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery.
Hey guys, I'm Gary Michaels, the world's only biker comedy hypnotist, getting ready for the world's only bike rally on a cruise ship. It's the High Seas Rally coming in 2024. We're headed to the Bahamas. This is going to be a riot. Lou Graham, the Kentucky Headhunters, Vixen, Hairball, Steel Rod, and of course myself will be blowing your mind on the High Seas Rally cruise in 2024. Go to highseasrally.com. Get your cabin booked now. Walk on.
All right. We are back on Motorcycle Mayhem Radio.
That was really cool, that biker down stuff.
That stuff was good, right?
Yeah. That's
You know,
very helpful. A lot of work she puts into that.
We need
Check
people.
out their website.
Yeah, I
It's-
was gonna.
it's-
I just wrote down
it's a
everything.
nice-
We need people like that. We need people like Chris, and to get the word out, because as much as you ride a motorcycle, and be careful.
Yeah.
They got to be careful in the cars.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? And last year, it was unbelievable of the amount of motorcycle accidents that we heard about. It was almost every day.
Yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of them. Unfortunately, it seems a lot worse than it was, but due to the increase in the riders, proportionally, it's not too far different than what it is the year before.
Wow.
I thought people were just out there angry.
Yeah,
There's a lot of road rage. There's a lot of people driving around
There's
just
a lot of
either spaced
distracted
out.
driving,
The
yes.
left lane lounges.
Bad.
There's a lot more of them.
Absolutely, yep.
I mean, it's bad.
That makes people want to pass them aggressively.
Yep, like I did last night and got in trouble. Actually, before we go any further, I just wanted to say, I actually said biker down isn't like a bait. I was wrong.
Right.
They are. They're pretty close, Chris. Sorry.
They do a lot of good
So
stuff.
speaking
They do a
about
lot of good stuff.
the abates, the Long Island debate, we got Chris Beckins. What's going on, Chris?
Just coming off a crazy weekend as usual. We got a bunch of stuff going on. We were up at Blackthorn, where we had attended New York Abate's annual state meeting.
All right.
Unfortunately, Andrew Luisi, who was the past president, he had passed away, and him and I had built a relationship
Sorry to
together.
hear that.
And unfortunately, with his passing, number two, which is Audrey. I'm not going to attempt her last name on the air.
Give it to Johnny.
Why? We won't judge you.
Yeah, right. She actually stepped up. She was elected VP. She's taken the president position for the year, and she's going to continue on Andrew's mission. So together we've got to work on that relationship. We're working to support them. Being we're all in New York, even though we have different geographical needs, we're going to work together toward common goals legislatively and try to keep motorcyclists safe on Long Island and in New York.
Wow.
Unfortunately, we were there Friday night. We got to hang out with LJ, which was
LJ
which was a
James.
fun time. He
You
was
did take your
DJing.
truck, correct?
Yeah.
That picture wasn't through a visor.
Actually, somebody drove me, which I'm not going to talk about because it was a good time, though.
Oh, boy. Maybe you should now.
Fishy, don't stay out.
No, not at all. Not at all. It was a good time, absolutely. We networked with a bunch of people. We had Jim Barr there from National Coalition of Motorcycles.
He got to eat this year, Jim.
Yeah.
Last year it was like a little mouse.
Actually, he didn't
in the car eating cheese.
He didn't, no, that was the bar. That was the party. That was.
That's right. That's right.
That was after.
He didn't eat this time. They didn't have bacon for breakfast. He was so sad. But he got to represent the Coalition of Independent Riders. He got to speak, and also was there was Tracy from NIMRO, which is New Hampshire Motorcycle Rights Organization, and she was talking about her organization as well as AMRF, which she's a rep for the MRF, which is Motorcycle Riders Foundation, which we all work together as jointly across the country and develop our legislative agenda for the year. So it was great. It was great. We got to see a lot of people. We got a lot of recognition, got a lot of good networking going on. And it was a very worthy trip. It was a good time,
Nice.
you know. And aside, as you know, Blackthorn's not a bad place to hang out.
Oh, it's a great place.
It was
tolerable.
I love
It
their
was
bar
cool.
pizza. Their bar pizza is so good.
You know what though? I've never been there in the winter, so it was the first for me. It kind of
Yeah.
looked really weird because
Yeah.
everything's all packed up and everything.
Do they have snow up there?
A little bit. There's
Yeah.
about two inches of snow. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, for the party last year,
But-
for the winter barbecue, there was some snow, I think.
Yeah, nothing
Not
crazy.
much, yeah.
No, it wasn't too bad. And then after that, while I was upstate, we had a few people down in Calverton, which Debbie and the crew were down there picking up the wreaths from Calverton. We had a lot of people there. We had people in Long Island National as well, which all the wreaths that were put down have to be picked up and then disposed of. So they actually recycle them and turn them into energy, which is actually kind of cool. So we had a lot of volunteers there cleaning up and stuff. It was really pretty neat. It was cold from what I heard.
It was
we
windy,
we were inside upstate. It was cold, but it was really cold outside in the field. So that was really cool. And then we're coming up to a new weekend. We're going down to Pennsylvania or across to Pennsylvania, depending on how you look at it, where they have the L&L, which is their Legislative and Leadership Seminar. So we're meeting up with everybody from Pennsylvania BATE, which we're members as well, because we support each other. We talk, we communicate, we share ideas, we network, we support each other's events, and they join us, we join them. So
A-BATE.
really friends. Well, Pennsylvania's A-BATE. I don't know if they're watching. We're going to give them the A-BATE.
The A-BATE,
credit-
Is that animal still running around?
Which Nutty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, there's talk about Nutty. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. They have a mascot squirrel, which is we started out as a spoof. Now he's got his own Facebook page. And, it's quite the thing. When we go to an event, like he'll disappear and there'll be ransom notes and stuff. And it's really a marketing ploy and it works really well. It's
good.
Silly as hell if you think about it, but it works.
Yeah, hey.
It's like if you got $99, do you have a job? It works. People remember that crap. But it's really cool, and we're looking to do some stuff there. They have a lot of breakout sessions and stuff where we talk about legislative, we talk about leadership, we talk about membership, and different ideas for your organizations, how to grow them, how to better them. So it's another learning event, and it's a whole weekend thing. It's a Friday, Saturday, and then come back Sunday. So it'll be another great weekend.
Excellent.
Just keep it rolling, and then we got a board meeting and a membership meeting, and it's all over again.
And next thing you know, you're setting up that yellow tent.
Absolutely.
You're not missing much here this weekend, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. It's great. We love doing what we do, and it just, it's not work if you enjoy it, and that's what we do. We enjoy it.
Exactly. You guys do a great job too. Man.
Yeah.
So, okay, Fox, what do we got going on?
I'm only going to give one event because I know Pat's got stuff and we're ticking down. But on Friday, January 26th, we got local stuff at Shaker's Pub in Oakdale. Doors are at 7. Idiot Box, Moon. I can't even read this. It's got to be a band that Pat knows.
Moondog.
I can't read that. Frequency Overload and Graces of Chaos. So, and that's what I have. Shaker's
Pat's all
Pub,
excited.
Friday.
No, it's
Come on, you got to be able to read.
female front to death metal. Looks like Moonwheel.
Moonwheel, Moonwave, Moon something.
Yeah.
Don't.
He reads all these metal bands, so I figured he could read the writing.
Yeah, probably Moonwheel. Like. Female front to death metal. That's interesting.
You got him
That's
hooked.
Friday night. And that's my friend Caesar's birthday celebration, too.
Oh, happy
From Graces of
birthday.
Chaos.
Happy birthday.
Awesome.
Wow. You got any more?
That's all I'm doing. Listen.
I got to say before we go to Pat, that the show tonight is brought to you by Atlantic Law. Speaking about biking down and Long Island debate, you need a good lawyer that knows what's going on. A lawyer that's part of us. A lawyer that rides. If you have an accident, God forbid, and you try to explain to a lawyer who don't ride, he will understand where you're coming from. Jim is great at what he does. Call Jim at 631-486-9500. Or go visit him at 61483 Jericho Turnpike in Comac. Lennox Law, everybody. He is the lawyer that rides, that understands us. He's one of us. And guys, what did we eat tonight? What did we eat?
Well,
Fat Boys Burrito.
Fat Boys Burrito, guys,
Yes,
is
ma'am.
the best tacos, burritos, salads, bowls, whatever you want.
Quesadilla.
Quesadillas! That's a Fat Boys Burrito. You can go find them at 2496 Merrick Road in Belmore, 4097 Jericho Turnpike in East Northport, 1660 Old Country Road in Plainview.
Inside the Coliseum Deli.
And you'll love it. And I hear they're opening up one in Levittown.
wow.
So look out for Fat Boys Burrito.
Yes.
And you need your signs, shirts, trophies, poker chips,
Banners.
chocolate lettering. What?
Banners.
Banners, whatever you need. Wayne Blast is your guy. Go to Wayne Blast Customs on Facebook or go to his website, wayneblast.com. You'll love it. You'll love him. So anyway,
Does he know how to control heat in the office?
no, but Gino's Pizza could.
Got a hole in the wall.
Gino's Pizza. Now,
Yeah.
now I'm getting yelled at because tonight I didn't know what it was pizza. We got all the other food, right, that we got from Gino's.
We all want pizza.
And then everyone wants pizza tonight. Is that one of the best pizzas you ever had in your life?
It's delicious.
Oh, Gino's Pizza is amazing.
From what we remember.
I looked in your truck, though. There is a pie on your front seat.
There is. I got a margarita from there the other night. Oh, my God. It was amazing. Amazing. So check out Gino's of Comac in Comac, Long Island, right on Jericho Turnpike. So anyway, guys, what do we got, Irish Pat?
Well, it's the same night that Kate has her show at Shakers. At the
You have a show at
Patrick.
Shakers?
Well, the
She's
show
gonna
she
shake
was
her.
talking about. The
Yeah.
show she was talking about. But anyway, that very same night, over at the Patchogue Theater, it's again on Friday, January 26th, is a band called Hollywood Nights, the Bob Seger Experience.
Oh,
So, like I said, if you,
damn, I have to miss that one.
well, like I said, if you guys like Bob
Yeah,
Seger, it's like
no.
what Pastor Ski was talking before, with like Skinner, because a lot of these bands you don't get to see that much anymore.
Right.
So you get the so you, at least you get the covers, which is a little more price reasonable.
Right.
This one it does go from 45 to 75, so it's not too bad. And that's this Friday night, and that's what I got. So if you're a big Bob Seger fan, definitely check him out.
All right, cool, man. So, Michael, let's get a little bag of donuts on the phone, Michael. In the meantime, rocking the road for a cure, Kate. You are a survivor,
I am a survivor.
so it's very important that you know where the money goes. And
Yeah, absolutely agreed.
So, Mike, can you throw that pool up real quick? That we got going. There's a football pool going on for the big game on February 11th. We know that game, right? What I'm talking about.
Tell us about it, John.
They have a pool going out. All right, so if you go on our
Swimming?
Facebook page, right?
Swimming pool?
Swimming pool. If you go on the Rockin' the Road for a Cure on Facebook or Motorcycle Mayhem Radio on Facebook, you'll see there's pools there. We got a $20 one and a $25 one. So put your money where it's worth going to, okay? You're going to get money. If you win,
Yes.
you are going to win money. But the other half of it's going to go to a great cause. Rockin' the Road for a Cure, which is a great cause for breast cancer. Kate.
Indeed.
It really is. Plus, we got a motorcycle, Michael, that we are raffling off. This motorcycle. It is a Harley Davidson Street Bob 114. This is what we're doing.
What are you doing?
$100 per chance. There's only 300 chances, Pastor Ski.
Wow.
300
That's a good deal.
for $100.
There's not that many left either, right? I mean, that's
no,
crazy.
they're going. They're starting to go. These tickets are going. So, buy your ticket today. It all works through PayPal. So, there's no tickets to deal with. Your PayPal number, receipt, whatever it is your ticket. So, this is what happens. No matter what, you donate $100. You're helping somebody who has cancer, who has breast cancer. Because they deliver supplies every other weekend. Food, medicine, a ride, whatever it is they may need. And their families as well. And you might be able to win a motorcycle. Plus, we're adding other prizes to this.
Other prizes?
Yes. By next week, we're going to have other prizes. We're going to have leather jackets, gloves, all kinds of good stuff. And the bike will be the top prize of this raffle. So check out rockandrollforacure.org. donate today. All that good stuff. Michael, we got Louie on the phone. Louie Bag of Donuts.
I am here.
Louie.
I am here. What's going on, everybody? Pat,
Hey, Louie.
nice to see you back, Kate. How you doing, sweetie?
What's up, Ouija?
What's going on down there? Are you cold?
Oh, well, no, man, it's warming up. Getting ready for a 7 days worth of 80-degree weather during the day and 60-something during the night.
All right. There you go.
Yeah, we're getting ready.
Yeah.
So listen, I got to tell you a funny story. I meet Joey at Big Bob's restaurant.
Okay.
This place looks like a ghetto mini-mart.
All right.
And there's a pizzeria in this place, a little old Italian lady. From the outside, you'd be afraid to go in.
Okay.
Joey was telling me about the place, so I get there first. I tell the lady, listen, when the bill comes, don't put the bill in the middle of the table. Just give me the bill, right? So we have, as Joey said was good, the shrimp fried Diablo, which was unbelievable. And we had some salad, and, of course, you know, 2 guineas got to have some calzones, right? So we ordered the calzones, and then Joey, with a smirk on his face, he says, I guess you're putting this on the Motorcycle Mayhem Radio business account.
Yeah.
I threw up my calzone. I started laughing so hard, I almost threw up my calzone.
Oh, man. I hate to break the news to you guys.
Okay, sure.
There's not enough room on the Motorcycle Mayhem credit card for a calzone.
Yeah, you get a $5 limit.
There you go.
You can get a napkin.
Yeah, but,
There you go.
but let me tell you, Joey is straight up good people. The band is phenomenal. I will be at Mugs when he does that, and then I'm going to follow him over to his other gig that night.
Nice. Awesome stuff. So Joey's great on the show before. So who's the band that I opened up the show with?
Okay, now, let me tell you what. I just so happened to go into First and Last Tab one night, and I see this female guitar player, no shoes on her feet, walking around barefoot in the bar, playing guitar, barefoot. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Then I heard him singing, playing, doing their sets. September Dogs, unbelievable band. If you get a chance, check them out on Facebook. I did a short video, which, you know, you had seen already, and I did probably 7 or 8 for them, and they're unbelievable. Great band, great people, and they're from New York as well.
Okay.
So they're transplants, and I'm looking forward to getting them on the air with you next week.
All right. So these guys, we opened up the show with them. They sound really good, man. September Dogs.
Absolutely.
Are they playing anywhere down there that anyone should know about? Or?
They actually, I figured I'd leave that up to them for next Monday, but they do have an event schedule coming up after next week.
Oh, good.
Nice. So everybody check out September Dogs. What kind of, are they an original band or are they?
They're their own band. It's a husband and wife. The drummer, I was breaking his chops. He's a good guy. They had a guy fill in for the bass player. I guess all these guitar players like Joey, they're all hurting themselves somehow or another and getting surgeries. But the bass player that they had fill in, he did a great job. I mean, you know, he was right there with them.
Awesome stuff, man. Well, we got Louie Bag of Donuts coming in from he's our Florida representative down there. He's doing a great job, Louie. You're killing it down there for us,
Send
man.
the warm weather up.
Send the warm weather up.
Hey, listen, I'm trying. Listen, I just want to tell you one thing.
Yeah.
The Forest Runners will be riding Friday out to Daytona to the Bank and Blues, which is not called the Bank and Blues no more.
Why?
It's called the Blues.
Okay.
They changed the name to just the Blues.
I'll
I don't
accept
know.
that.
You know, when
I'll accept that.
all of that thing got conglomerated up or whatever, they just changed the name. But Crash Rocket is going to be rocking from 8 to 12.
At the Blues?
And we're going to all ride out there and go hang out.
So Crash Rocket's playing at the Blues?
At the Bank and Blues, yeah.
That's kind of small, that stage, I think. But all right. Well, go rock out with Crash Rocket.
It is a small stage, but I like to go upstairs to get the overhead view of it and sit at a nice table like I'm in some fancy place, you know.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. All right, Louie, man. Louie Bag of Donuts, everybody. Love having you on, brother.
Hey, man. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.
You're hanging out with our buddy Pete Polizzi down there. Hope you guys are having a good time. So
Yeah, absolutely. He's right there screaming, "What's up?"
What's up, Pete? What? Wait. Go ahead.
I just gotta say, so Louis, you want to go somewhere where you can sit up high and feel like you're in a fancy place?
Yeah, I go to all these biker dive bars all the time, and this place here is set up like for higher scale people, I think. And I just feel like I'm somebody when I'm here.
The Blues, Blues,
you know
Kate.
you're with Motorcycle Mayhem, so I mean,
The Blues, Kate, used to be a bank.
Oh.
And they have all the bank stuff still in there, which is really cool.
Neat.
So, all right, brother.
Actually, wait. Actually, Johnny, remember? I think you were with us where we got spanked.
You
with
got
the paddles.
that was at the Blues. Yep. Yeah. You and Pete got your ass smacked by the paddles. It was a very
yes, we did.
intimate moment.
I still have the marks.
Probably.
I got a video somewhere. I gotta get it for next week.
Yeah, I remember that video.
And
you showed that to me.
Pastor Ski's gonna be praying for us now.
I'm still waiting for my venison. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right, brother. Listen.
I'll set
stay
it down
warm.
with John.
I'll see you in March, my friend.
All right, I'll talk to you guys next week, and let's rock it out on Friday, man. Anybody wants to ride with me, hit me up.
You got it, brother. Have a
care.
good night,
Be
man.
good.
See you later, Louis.
Take care, Louis.
All right. Be good, everybody.
Pastor Ski, would you like to add anything on?
Now he does.
Anybody got any questions for him? Anybody got any questions for Pastor Ski?
I don't know, but I think we all need to take
What time's your
professional.
bedtime?
I want to go to bed.
I'll get it next time.
I want to thank you for coming in.
Next Wednesday might be at work.
Let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow.
Pray for us.
I pray for you guys all the time.
Do you?
You're part of my people.
Really?
Absolutely.
We're part of your people. How awesome is that?
That's
We
good.
are somebody. We're somebody.
You're awesome.
Or you're nobody. He's trying to get you to be somebody.
Oh!
Boom.
Pow.
Well, I want to thank Pastor Ski for coming in tonight. And we'll be seeing more Pastor Ski coming up, hopefully Wednesday. I want to thank Joey Page for calling in tonight.
Yes.
From Jackknife, so check out the app band. And Lori Montoya calling in from Biker Down. Check out Biker Down on Facebook. Right, awesome stuff. And everybody for sharing the show out there. And all that good stuff and watching. And we'll see you on Wednesday on 103.9
6
FM.
p.m.
6 to 7 p.m. Or if you're not in the area, you go to linewsradio.com at 6 o'clock and hit the live button. You'll hear me, Kate, and Chris. You guys have a great night out there. We'll see you next time. We're
Good night.
out of here.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Boom.
This has been the Motorcycle Mayhem Radio Podcast with Johnny Rizzo. Thanks for listening. Motorcycle Mayhem Radio airs every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitter. If you'd like to make contact, send an email to motorcyclemayhemradioshow@gmail.com. In the meantime, safe riding and keep the rubber on the road.